World Series between the Tampa. Hi again, Zach and Dan. We'll start with you. This series has the feel.
Earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads
have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up. Chet Steadman gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Digging in, Felipe Moreno, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
At the plate, Junior Ortiz. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Steadman has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third, the catcher, Joseph Leonard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Ready on 1 and 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. Lou Saucedo is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now the pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and immediately the Rays now have to deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Charlie Lopez, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count now. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Santiago, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Fouled off. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Too high, 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Isaac Pineda, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Lopez over at second. Santiago is over at first with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
The next Cub up, Ron Palmeiro, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by that second baseman right there. I didn't think he was going to be able to get to that ball. Nice diving stop to keep it in the infield, but you knew that runner smelled knock. He kicked the afterburners on getting down the line.
At the plate now, Chet Steadman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 home. Hit to third. Right to him. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 4-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Alan Taguchi. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So stepping in, Francisco Pena. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Jesus Bermudez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Two and 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Runners on first with 1 down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And a dive, but he's back in there. An off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
2-0 pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. They're down 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, J.C. Embry. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Another try at 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Charlie Lopez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Strike one to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Buckner is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
The count is 1-2.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. We've played 2 full. The Cubbies are in front 4-0. Standing in, Eddie De La Rosa. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
De La Rosa.
First delivery to him on the way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's popped up. Franco over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Lou Saucedo.
Now here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Rays pitcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. This is pulled into right. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Stepping in now, Felipe Moreno, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
The 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, second baseman, Junior.
Up next for the Rays, Junior Ortiz. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
And a fastball here that's taken for.
You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. from the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
First and second now, one man out. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Into the box now, Joseph Leonard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Count even now at 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and two.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from game 1 after this. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Isaac Pineda. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Isaac Pineda.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
On the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Elvis Franco.
Stepping in, Elvis Franco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count. Ball. 2-2, you count.
Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, one man out. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, Ron Palmeiro, as he hits one on a line to left field. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Rod Ailes is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Chet Steadman, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
The 0-1 down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full, and the lead is now 5-0. Leading off the inning, Alan Taguchi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Alan Taguchi.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away.
Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
To the plate now, Francisco Pena. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Fouled away. The 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate, Jesus Bermudez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's close.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Leonard is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First offering on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Freddie Santiago, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. High in the air out to center field. Bermudez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
So in now for Chicago, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Outside.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Smoke toward third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off to the Rays, the shortstop, Chris Ochoa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And he chased it in the dirt. Pineda gathers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eddie.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie De La Rosa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Brian Farr will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Brian Farr.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Mark Arthur will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 2, Mark Arthur.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Isaac Pineda.
Isaac Pineda.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Elvis Franco waits on deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bermudez is there, and he has it for the first out.
From batter number 8, shortstop, Elvis Franco.
Digging in now, Elvis Franco. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 1.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Up shortstop with a 3-1 count. Jesse Padilla is on deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Jesse Padilla.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's flared toward left center. Ochoa ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Felipe Moreno will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Junior Ortiz.
Digging in, Junior Ortiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Joseph Leonard, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. A 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
In the air to right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Ron Palmeiro. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Up next to the Cubs, the pitcher, Steadman.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chet Steadman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Here it comes.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Striding in once again, J.C. Embry. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Alan Taguchi.
Alan Taguchi.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And there's ball 2 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-1. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate now, Francisco Peña, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Jesus Bermudez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
So now to the plate, Chris Ochoa, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Chop toward the second baseman. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Preston Simpson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kenny Dunn will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Lopez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Splitter, 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The batter, the center fielder, Santiago.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Freddie Santiago comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 22.
Stepping in, Ryan Buckner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So digging in now, Eddie De La Rosa. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Digging in, Kenny Dunn. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fast.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate, Felipe Moreno, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball 1.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Two balls.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Rene Valencia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 15, Rene Valencia.
Ready for another shot now, Isaac Pineda.
The catcher, Isaac Pineda.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Elvis Franco.
Settling in now, Elvis Franco. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count 1-2.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in once again, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. The Cubs are on top 5-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ken Denson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Will Blair is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Junior Ortiz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and it's behind 2-0. And the pitch.
Ball, Atkinson.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. The 3-1 to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
To the plate now, Joseph Leonard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Alan Taguchi, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball just inside.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Francisco Pena, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Buckner is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Chicago win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Chet Steadman is the winning pitcher of record. Lou Saucedo couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.